In this video, I'm going to discuss how you can conquer your movie collection backlog. Hey, it's me AP, aka Mr. Movie Cheer, and welcome back to another video. So, movie collection backlogs. I think we all have them if we're movie fans. We all know the feeling, you know, you've got a ton of movies piling up and it continuously piles up and you never get round to watching the movies you want to watch, and you just keep on, you know, going, oh my god, I wish there wasn't so many movies I had to watch. I think we've all had that feeling before. I've certainly have had that feeling as a movie fan, and I think for me now, I've got a few little strategies I use for trying to defeat it and trying to conquer the movie collection backlog that I have personally, and I'm going to share these little strategies in this video today, and hopefully they help if you are kind of going through this process now where you've got a backlog of movies that you just can't get around to watching, and they don't seem to be moving at all. They just seem to be piling up even more and more. So let's deep dive in to this topic and find out these strategies. So the first tip I want to offer when talking about conquering your movie backlog is starting a movie watch list. Now, I do this in my phone. I have a list of 10 movies, and these are priority movies that I want to watch, and maybe they've been sitting around for a while and I've never got around to them, but I keep on saying I want to watch them, and they are priority. So I'll have a list of 10 movies in my phone, and these are the movies I've got to prioritize over any other movies to watch first. And for me, this helps because I see we're doing the channel and doing the movie channel. I get recommendations of movies. I see new movie releases all the time. I think just in general, we all see new movies that we want to watch, and there's just so many out there. And I think sometimes it helps to have just a little self-contained list and to say to yourself, I've got to treat these as priority number one for my movie viewing sessions. And I think it helps, and for me it helps because I have this like top 10 list, and I do it usually at the start of the year, and it's just, you know, keep that list, conquer as many as you can on that list before adding any more to it. And I think if you do it that way, then you're just not watching every other movie that's out there, and you're sort of like, if it's something I really, really want to watch, it can go on the list. But if it's not, let's not watch that at this moment in time. Let's watch the ones that are truly important, truly movies that I want to watch. So my second bit of advice for conquering your movie collection backlog is aiming to watch at least one movie a week. And this is one new movie. Just think there's 52 weeks in the year. If you can watch 52 new movies and just watch even one a week, I think sometimes, you know, you aim to watch movies and then you just get lost track of time. But I think if you do it at the start of the week, do it on the Sunday, and make a plan, say I'm going to watch this movie this week at some point during the week, then it becomes less of a task. It's like, instead of saying to yourself, oh, I want to watch all these movies, I want to watch 3 or 4 movies, just stick to one. Keep it small, the numbers. If you are struggling to watch movies and struggling to get through your movie backlog, just schedule one movie out of that backlog and make it one new film that you've never watched before, and just simplify it and make it easy. And then if you feel like then maybe one a week is not enough, then you can up it to 2 a week. Or if it's 2 is not enough, then 3 a week. But I think if you're that sort of person who's like struggling to pick a movie, if you simplify it and make it like that, I think it makes it easier. And if you just do one a week, at least you're going to watch like 52 movies in a year. I think that's a pretty good number. If you are a movie fan, it's good to get them new movies in. So the next bit of advice I want to offer when it comes to conquering your movie backlog is gamify things. What do I mean by this? Well, for me, when I think of gamifying things, it kind of all goes back to my gaming days on like the Xbox 360 when you used to get achievements. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a massive fan of them, but I always thought it was really cool. And I suppose now we're playing games on Steam, like PC games, I love they still do like the little achievements. And I like that little thing where they come up with like an achievement mark. But gamifying things for movie watching, how can we do that to conquer your backlog? I think it works well if you say to yourself, say you're the person who you want to watch a load of movies, but you're kind of that person who's just into buying movies more, and you probably buy more movies than you actually watch, and you want to try and reverse that and change that around and make it the other way around. If that's the case, gamify things. Say to yourself that I have got to watch 5 new movies that I've never watched in my movie collection backlog before I can buy any new movie. So say to yourself, for every 5 movies you watch, you can then purchase a new movie, like a token. So it's like you've got to achieve the 5 movies of watching first before you can purchase any more. Gamify things, and I think it helps then if you still want to buy things and you're passionate about buying. That's fine, that's cool. But I think if it's a place where you want to change things and you're unhappy that you're buying more than you actually watch, I think this helps a lot, and I think it makes it more fun because it's like, I've got to watch these 5 new movies before I can buy this brand new movie that I really want. I think it makes it a bit more exciting, a bit more fun, and it just plays around with things a bit more and just excites the process of watching movies. So my next tip for conquering your movie collection backlog is a big one, and it is a movie marathon day or a movie marathon weekend, whatever you like. I see this in the movie cheer community a lot, where people say they've not seen the Harry Potter movies, or they've not watched certain Star Wars movies, or they've not watched Lord of the Rings, whatever the franchise may be. Maybe there is a franchise or a certain set of movies that are not even linked together that you want to watch. Schedule a movie marathon day. Have a day off work, or if you're retired, just put your feet up for the weekend and block out a day where you are just going to do nothing but watch movies. That's all you're going to do. You're going to put your feet up, watch some movies all day long from morning to evening, and make a movie marathon day of it, and make it a fun day of watching movies, and make it like an event more. I think it's just making it more of an event rather than just a day off where you're just going to watch a few films. Be like, Saturday is movie marathon day. I can't wait. It's movie marathon day. I've got my movies scheduled for movie marathon day. Make it an event, make it a special occasion. And I think it makes the process more fun, because if you you feel sometimes that you feel like it's like a bit hard to you feel like, oh, I've got to watch a movie, I've got loads of movies to watch. But instead, change that mindset to, it's movie marathon day on Saturday, and it becomes exciting. I've got to pick out 5 movies, 3 movies to watch on movie marathon day. I've got to pick a franchise out. Make it fun, make the experience of watching movies fun, because watching movies is fun. But sometimes we've all been there where we're just like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Laziness. That's all it is. Make the change, make a movie marathon day, and trust me, you will go through them movies. My final bit of advice when it comes to movie backlogs and conquering your movie backlogs really is just simple. Plan out your movie watch time for the week. I'm always a guy I live by list. Every day I plan out my day of what I'm doing work-wise, what I'm doing creatively, exercise, and I do it for entertainment as well. I find this as well a lot with video games. I'm a big video game fan, but sometimes I just lose track of time and I don't make time to play video games. And the same comes for me with movies as well. It's about making time for the passions that you enjoy and the entertainment that you enjoy. And movies is something I enjoy, and I do have to plan out time. Look, for later on this evening, I've planned out to play some video games. Tomorrow evening, my entertainment will probably be watching some wrestling, and maybe the day after that, it'll be watching a movie. It's the way I do it. I always do it. But I think it is ideal if you are the sort of person who's loses track of the time, loses track of the days. Plan out your days, plan out your times, and plan out your movie watch time so you don't miss out on watching movies every week. Make the time for the movies, and trust me, you'll enjoy the movies. If you're a movie fan, you've got to make the time. Don't let time rule you. You rule time. Your movie watch time. So just to really end with this and round up the topic, I think, I am a guy, like I said at the start of this video, I also suffer from movie backlogs, having too many movies to watch sometimes, and just, you know, I think it's just, you think sometimes that, like, you want to watch one movie, and then I think my problem is I always see one movie I want to watch and then something new comes out. And this is where these little tips come in handy. Like, I think the main one for me is the movie watch list. I started doing this about a year or two ago now, and it works for me. I do it with the channel. If I get recommendations, I'll put them in there, and I have like a reserve list as well. But I have the top 10 list, and now I go through the top 10 list completely before I add another 10 movies to that list. And I think I really do make priority to watch them movies in that list. And I don't get me wrong, I still watch new movies. It's not that I don't watch them. I do occasionally. There's new ones I watch, but in general, I try to make an effort to stick to that list. And I think like watching a movie a week is a good idea. I seen it through like Halloween season, where people were watching a Halloween film or horror film every day of the month. And I thought, you know, that's a great idea. And I think just doing little ideas and little like gamifying things as well really helps for watching movies. Because look, you're watching this channel. I think you're probably a fan of watching movies. Not taking that away from you, but I think we're all human, and we all understand that time is, you know, each and every day. There's 24 hours in a day, but wow, them 24 hours go quick some days, don't they? We all know the feeling. And sometimes making time to, you know, sit back and watch a film can be awkward. You know, you've got other things to do, and it's just finding these little tips help for you to watch more movies, and hopefully these little strategies do help with you for watching more films and conquering that movie backlog. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and check out the rest of the movie related content on the channel, and let me know your thoughts on this topic today. What are your best tips and strategies for conquering your movie collection backlog? Let me know all your thoughts, ladies and gents. Remember to spread a bit of movie cheer, and as always, I will see you next time.